Hey everybody, I have a brand new scrapbooking video for you today. We're going to start documenting some of my winter layouts. A couple weeks ago, I asked for you for some good suggestions of what I could do since my boys are older and I don't have a lot of winter photos, but I love to scrapbook winter photos. And you guys had some amazing ideas. So I've taken a couple of photos of some cute things, and we're gonna start scrapbooking them for the later half of January. So I am showing you here my photo, some dies and some stamps. And I have the Front Porch collection from Simple Stories, which is not a winter collection, but we're going to use it as one. So I have these three colors that match perfectly with Front Porch from Catherine Puller. It is polished, minted, and stone blue. I have this beautiful acrylic piece that says book stack from my stash, and we're going to create our own background today. So I have these two stamp sets from Catherine Puller. I have the stamp set that I showed you that's called One of a Kind. That stamp set from Catherine Puller is still available over at A Cherry on Top. The other stamp set I'm going to use is called Circle Party stamp set. That's an older one, and it is not available at A Cherry on Top, but it's also by Catherine Puller. It just has all of these little like decorative circles and little dots, and we're going to use these two stamp sets and those three ink colors to create a background for our page today. So I want to kind of like have all of these beautiful circles and snowflakes and have them come down the center of my scrapbook layout today. And so I'm going to alternate the colors and the stamp sets, and we're going to just kind of create this pattern. And it's going to be like in the it'll be in like this 6 inches in the middle, maybe a little bit more. So definitely 6 inches down the center of the page, but then we're going to go outside of that line. It's not going to be a hard and fast line. But basically what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to stamp a center piece right down the center of my page. For some of the stamps, I am using my Door to My Misty. For some of my stamps, I am going ahead and kind of like free-ranging them with an acrylic block, but still using the Misty base because I love my Misty base. It's amazing. And this stamp set from Catherine Puller, the One of a Kind stamp set, one of my favorite winter stamp sets. I love these sketchy snowflakes. They're so cute. So as I put these colors down, some of them will look really bright, and you might be like, that's not going to match the Front Porch collection, except it is because Catherine Puller stamps or inks tend to dry back. And so I have a swatch book with all the colors, and I color matched the ink colors with the Front Porch collection. So when all of the stamping is dry, it will match perfectly. And this layout turns out so good. I love it. So once I was happy with this stamping, and you can see I kept the stamping loosely, so things aren't packed in, because that was just our bottom layer. And now I have all of these white snowflakes that I die cut. I used snowflake dies from my stash. Any snowflake dies you have will work. And I went ahead and I'm filling it in. So I die cut these snowflakes out of pearlescent white cardstock because I just love pearlescent white cardstock, and it's so pretty. And you can see here I die cut a lot of snowflakes, and I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to fill in kind of all those open spaces on my scrapbook layout. So there is our page all done. The background is done, just the background. So next I'm going to take this kind of reddish pink and pink pattern paper. I thought it looked like snowflakes. I think they're supposed to be asterisks maybe, but they look like snowflakes. They're really cute. And I'm just going to cut 2 half-inch strips from that red paper. Next, I decided on this blue and white floral paper for a mat for my photo. So this is a photograph of 2 hardcover books that I purchased to read during the winter. So it's my winter book stack. I've actually started one of the books, so I will finish them both before winter. So yay, before winter's over. But I had a doctor's appointment, and my sister and I took a trip to Target, and they had all their hardcover books on sale, and I can't resist a hardcover book, especially when they had 2 that I really, really want to read. So it was just like, oh yes, we're getting those. So there is my photograph. And then when we left the store, I sat them down with like there's a bag under them, so nothing got wet, but I sat them down on the snow and snapped a photo because I just thought that was super cute on the snow. So this is basically going to be our page design. We have those 2 half-inch strips. We have our matted photograph, and then we're going to go ahead and have our title down there at the bottom. And I'm going to add to the title. So the full title is going to be Winter Book Stack. And then underneath I put to be read, TBR. For my title, I am using my currently obsessed with and in love with these Maggie Holmes Forever Fields thickers. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. They're like the perfect puffy alphabet sticker. They're so good. So good. And I'm never a fan of thickers, you guys, but these are amazing. I actually bought a second package. So I'm going to be going ahead. I'm going to use that to write winter above my book stack and then the little TBR underneath. For embellishments, there are these cute little like bookshelves that have books on them and little book stacks. So I'm going to start with the 12 by 12 sticker sheet for front porch, and I'm pulling a couple of phrase stickers and the book shelf sticker that's on the 12 by 12 sheet. And I'm going to come back because I decided to add some buttons and some of those cross-stitched hearts. So again, here I am. I'm going to go through the whole sticker book. I am pulling out hot beverages. I'm pulling out stacks of books. Anything that I can think of that reminds me of cozy winter reading. I'm going to take this little square cut apart piece from the cut apart paper. This front porch collection from Simple Stories is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, do I love it. And I don't even like red that much, and there's a lot of red in this collection, but it's so like, it has that vintagey vibe I love. It's so good. So I'm super excited to keep working with it. This was the first page that I made with it, but there will be more, especially when we get into springtime, because there's all these beautiful florals and butterflies and absolutely stunning. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take all of those sticker pieces that I put onto my glassboard mat, and I am going to kind of build up some clusters and places of embellishment onto my page today. I love these little stacks of books, so I'm finding like little places to add the little shelves. Here you can see I took this sticker that is a little stack of books and then put a little cup of hot tea or coffee on top of that stack. Created a little scene with those stickers. Up here is the same thing. I'm going to add the little book shelf, and I think I add a bookshelf to the bottom too. So I'm kind of alternating these clusters. There ends up being, I guess, technically, if you add everything that kind of touches my photograph, there's 3, but there's like 4 because they kind of jump. I love to do this with these designs that have this center section. I love to jump, so you'll kind of see we start in the upper left, and then we kind of go to a zigzag to the right, and then we kind of go to the zigzag to the left where you can see the title, then we kind of go to the zigzag to the right. So I do enjoy doing that when I create a layout with this page design, having those little clusters kind of zigzagged a little bit. I feel like your eye can really nicely can like follow that kind of center line and kind of pop between the little clusters and see everything it needs to see, I guess. So let's talk about last little details because we need some. For last little details on this layout, I decided to stick with the collection. I didn't go into my stash for anything. I noticed that this collection has these cute little like buttons, not like buttons, they are buttons. These cute little button stickers, and there's little buttons on the foam stickers. And then they also have these little cross-stitched hearts again, and some of them are on the foam stickers and some of them are on just the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And I decided that I really, really like those. I love those little cross-stitched hearts, and I really love the buttons. So we're going to use those as our last little details and add them to our layout to finish off that layout. And there is my layout all done. I love how this turned out. It's so adorable, cute. I can't wait to do some of my other snowy photos with you and some of the stories I decided to snap a photo of and tell for this winter. Here is all of the close-ups. There is a coordinating blog post over at acherryontop.com that you can go over and check out. There is also links in the description box below to all the products I used on my layout today. Have a wonderful Friday. Bye.